Yeah, we notice, and it is general, that there are many couples out there who become one, and because they neglected some things, the relationship bond is actually not getting stronger. So today we'll be sharing with you some of the things you can do in your home that can help your relationship bond to get more strength. So things you can do to make your partner to love you again and again. So let me start by, can you just greet out?
Hello, viewers. Hope you are good. Hope you are fine.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. So we'll be sharing with you three major things you can do to make your partner to keep loving you, to make your relationship keep growing, keep getting more strength. So can you share with our viewers what are some of those things that many couples have neglected that is actually helping causing their relationship to have problems?
Number one thing I'll be sharing with you is that when you refuse as a man or a woman to continue to do those things you've been doing before, for example, when you just newly got married
Yeah,
as a woman, you know how you love your husband. When your husband is not coming home quickly from work or from a
you
place,
call him.
you begin to call, you are worried. And sometimes when he comes back, you embrace him, you show him love,
Yeah,
you put water in the bedroom,
yeah.
you set the table for him to come and eat. But now, because you now have children, all those things,
Let me
you are not doing those things again. It's making, maybe it's the children that is the cause, or the more you are going into the marriage, the more you have become weak. I don't know. But I noticed that some of those things that or a man has been doing before, if you neglect it and you did not allow those things to continue, you will discover that your home or your marriage or your
also have
bond
problems.
will be weak
Wow.
and also have problems.
This is amazing, and sincerely it's something that uh it's affecting many homes. Just imagine before you get married, you just remember those things you used to do while courting, the nice moments you used to have, the care you give to each other. Like my wife said, you always want to see one another, calling, hey dear, where are you? How's been your day? Things like that. But now you are home, and maybe you have kids now already, and now you are neglecting all those things you used to do those days. Sincerely, this will actually bring problem into your home. The relationship bond will become weaker. So we're just encouraging you. If you can go back to start doing those things you were once doing, those things you did when you were newly in marriage, in your relationship, start doing them again, and your partner will love you afresh. Your relationship bond will receive strength. Start doing them again. Just remember what my wife said. Imagine when you nearly got wedded, married, your husband, your man is not at home, was not at home, and when he came back from work, how you welcome him, you collected his bag, yeah, how are you, how was your day, you get water into the bedroom for him to bathe, all these little things. But now you are married and your husband is back and say, hey, Bola, Alfred, get water for your dad's bedroom to bath. Get him water to drink. What has happened to the first love? I don't want to bring Bible now, but if you remember in the book of Revelation, even Jesus was talking to a church in the book of Revelation and says, see, you've neglected your first love. Your first love. When you first loved me, the way we reacted, the way we live our life, the way we do things, why is that now you're not doing them again? So even God love first love. So your relationship will receive blessing, your relationship will receive strength, your relationship will receive sweetness if you remember and practice the first love, the first thing you used to do. I think that's a very nice one. Yeah. So can you share with our viewers what is that first thing that I used to do with you when we newly got wedded or in our relationship that um, that till now you see them and how it has been helping you? Can you remember anyone?
The issue of communication, has been going on and on in our homes, not neglecting each other, having knowing that I have you there for me to discuss issue with.
Yeah.
It has been going on and on. Relationship communication gap being filled and occupied every day.
And that has been helping you?
Yes.
And you love it?
Yes, I love it.
Now, in one of our videos, we took time to talk about this issue of relation or communication. Just remember before now, when you started your relationship, just try to remember the way you love to communicate with your partner. What has happened to the relationship or the communication power now? When the communication gap is created in your home, sincerely your bond will receive weakness. So communication has been one of our strengths. We've been doing that before we got married, and even till now, we're still doing it, and my wife loves that. Now, can you share again one thing that can make me to love you again? One thing that can make a partner, couples watching us to keep loving themselves for another. Can you share one more thing? Apart from this, doing those things we used to do back then. So what are some other things you can share?
When you are somebody that you appreciate, you see your marriage receiving strength. When you don't let me use, is it commonize? You don't see something, take it for granted. You don't see things as
it's normal now. So what is
normal?
What is that? Yeah.
Your husband help you to do house job, and you think after all his clothes is part of the clothes he's washing. Your wife is cooking in the kitchen. You are saying after all, women, they are meant to be in the kitchen. Not appreciating one another makes one to become weak, especially when you see your wife. She wakes up in the morning, running up and down, and you as a man, you are coming. You are not even appreciating.
Well done, well done.
You are not saying well done. You are saying
that's our job.
That's your job. Taking care of the children. It's both of us that we need to do this job together.
Yeah.
It's not meant for someone. When your husband gets something for you because you don't like it, you are saying,
appreciate.
Yeah, I don't like this gift. Even if you want to complain, learn how to appreciate. That's another thing I also noticed.
Sincerely, this is another tip. If you want your partner to love you again, to love you afresh, learn to appreciate. When your partner does something, just learn to tell him, thank you for this. Alright, what I've just said is, alright, I've been saying it in many of our videos. I love my wife, I love the way she works, she's not lazy, she's very hardworking. And sometimes I see her doing some of these things, I go to her and say, dear, thank you. I appreciate her. And sometimes I help her to do some house chores, like washing clothes, some of those things. She doesn't allow me to wash plates, but sometimes I just like, hey, let me wash plates. But most times, even the clothes I used to wash, most times she tell me, no, they don't do it, I will do it. But I say, you are tired, let me do it. I mean, she won't allow me. Now, you see, and whenever I do them, she appreciates me a lot and say, dear, thank you. In fact, you see, and I keep loving now. I love her more. I love her more and more as she says so to me, and she loves me more and more as I appreciate her. See, we just have to come to the point where couples in a family love and practice appreciating one another. Okay, I'm the man, I marry her, but she's not my servant. Your wife is not your servant. Your wife is not your house help. All right, both of you are one. All right. The two shall become one. Now, there is no room where you say it is the duty of the woman to do this and do. No, we do things together. And when I do things, she appreciates me. When she does some things, I appreciate her, and that keeps us going. So, when I buy some things into the house, she doesn't see it as, it's the man, so you go out. It's normal, you buy bread, you buy fruits. No. She tell me thank you. Learning to appreciate our efforts always gives strength to our love. Do you want to share any more thing again? about that.
So
Appreciating
in that minute or little things, learn how to appreciate.
in that little thing, no matter how little.
Yes, like
Yeah.
Yoruba adage that normally says, ẹni tó bá dúpẹ́ orí àná ló máa rí ìmíràn gbà. You know, when you appreciate.
Can you interpret that that dialect?
That if you
know how to
appreciate, you are going to receive more. Once you don't appreciate, don't expect. You know, the husband or the wife will be saying, after all, yesterday I bought her this something. He didn't even say thank you.
So
and this one now, I won't get it for her or him. Let him just go. You know, I did this thing. My husband appreciated me yesterday. I will also do more today.
All right.
But if you don't do it,
that's very, very good. So doing this will help you to keep loving one another. Now the last one we want to share, which as we have been saying, it has been working for us, is this issue of understanding conjugal balance. All right. Now it's normal. You're married. The men love to enjoy their wives. I don't see any couple out there who have good day or who love each other as well when this issue of conjugal matter is not balanced. What do you have to say about that?
You know, God ordained marriage, and this issue of conjugal relationship is created by God for our enjoyment. When we are neglecting it, it makes the marriage to become weak. You know, when you newly got married, because as a woman now, you need a child desperately. You know, there is no time your husband will ask of it that you will not release your body.
When he makes a move, you respond well.
But now, because you have plenty of them,
or maybe you just want 2, 3 and you have them
and you are okay, then you know they are tired. And you know, men, let me be sincere with you, it's their food. You know, I wanted to try it.
What do you mean food?
I wanted to try. I need to give myself brain that this man, whenever he said I should come, and I'm refusing it. Even when he wants to help me, he will not help me. But I know if if I've been satisfying him, I know his reaction at home. Even he would love to give me anything that I want. And it will not also allow your husband to look outside, because we have many ladies out there that they are ready to take that wish.
Homebreakers.
Yes, that wish you did not keep. They are ready to snatch it from you. You need to be wise. And this issue we are talking about does not mean my husband is a pastor. Are ready, to break your home.
You think they are very holy, but forget it, man.
Even the Bible said we should not deprive each other of this, except for agreement or for prayer. You should not allow that to break your home or to ruin your home. Once your husband has started complaining, or wife has started complaining, there is fire on the mountain. The home is about to break.
Sincerely, this conjugal matter is very serious. That's why I'm amazed now what my wife is saying. That whenever those days when she tends to give excuses, that she noticed that I don't help her anymore. You know, I close my heart away towards her. And again, she said she noticed that doing these things, the husband might be tempted to begin to look outside.
Yes, even if I'm weak, I will still release my body.
Wow, you know, this is amazing. Sincerely, you see, the both of you need to understand one another. These things must be balanced. All right, when this become a missing matter in your relationship, sincerely, you are inviting problems. So, of conjugal balance, you just have to balance it. Sometimes I know her very well. When I see she's tired, though I wanted to, but when I see her reaction, I say, she's always there now. She's not running to anywhere. So today we not spoil things now. Just hold on, let her regain her strength. You know, we just need to balance this thing. When your wife is tired, just understand that, let me just give her room. All right. When your husband make a move, you know, there are ways you can express and balance things up. But sincerely, the more conjugal relationship, the more you people touch one another, you know, relate well, and you know, the more your love, your marriage receive strength. But when you neglect this, sincerely, you are giving the devil a room to do his work. We just want to add another bonus, which has been helping us, is this issue of relationship with God. Your marriage will continue to receive strength when your relationship with the author of the marriage is sweet. All right?
Yes, our relationship with God matter most because
Yeah.
it's our head.
Yeah.
It's even the head of the church.
Yes, it's the
When
head
you-
of the husband.
Yes.
You know, the husband is the head of the woman. The Lord is the head of the husband.
Yes. When you are neglecting the place of God in your
Yeah.
marriage,
In your marriage.
will have problems.
Sure. To have
You know, when you have problem with God, automatically you will have problem with your home.
Yeah.
And once, for example, let me give an example. For example, maybe when you and your husband had issues, you know that you are having matter with God already.
Yeah.
Because you will feel it that I'm not okay. Why? Because the Godhead is not happy with me.
Yeah.
I quickly need to adjust myself to settle things so that God will be happy with me.
Yeah.
The place of God,
Very,
you can't remove it from this issue we are
Marriage.
talking about
Yeah.
because it's the author.
He's the author. Yeah.
Yes. Once he's not happy with you, your husband cannot be happy
Happy
with you.
with you.
Your wife cannot be happy with you. But once you have, when you pray, while you are in agreement and you pray, you see that prayer coming to fulfillment.
Yeah.
Once God is in.
Yeah.
But when God is out of your home, that means another person, which is the devil, is the author of that home, and that home is
never.
about to scratch.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing this. So we've shared with you 4 major tips that can make you love your partner again and again and again. Do these things, practice them, and see your relationship receive strength. See your relationship receive sweetness, receive glory. Your relationship receive help from above. You keep loving her more and more. As once you are married, there is no one you must love more than your partner. Do you love anyone more than me?
No. Do you love any more than me?
No one. She's my love. God first, after God, she is my love, all right? And that's how it's supposed to be with you, every couple. The more you have this knowledge, this orientation, this understanding, the more you continue to enjoy one another. Thank you very much. Any other thing you want to say before we say goodbye?
Don't forget all these tips we've been giving to you.
And keep practicing them.
Keep practicing
Yeah,
them and
yeah.
seeing God working on your behalf.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.